The Indiana Fever just caused a stir with a major slip-up that's got fans buzzing, and it ties directly to Caitlin Clark's rising star.
So, the expansion draft is happening at the start of December, and Stephanie White is the coach of the Fever, and it's going to be interesting to see who they pick.
Here's the scoop: a social media post was deleted, but not before it accidentally revealed hints about the Fever's strategy for the upcoming WNBA expansion draft. Now, everyone's trying to figure out what it all means. The expansion draft is set for early December, and Fever head coach Stephanie White is under the spotlight as she decides which players to protect. With the November 25th deadline for teams to lock in their protected rosters, this leak could give other teams an edge, or at least spark a lot of speculation. This wasn't just a minor misstep, it could shake things up for the Fever and the WNBA as a whole. Adding to the excitement, Caitlin Clark's phenomenal rookie season has fans labeling her as basketball's next big star. The Fever, meanwhile, are finally showing playoff potential, energizing a franchise that's struggled for years. They're laser-focused on one goal: bringing a championship back to the Fieldhouse.
You just never know. You just never, ever know when it comes to the WNBA. Like, nothing will surprise me. But this is a competent franchise. They're going to keep the players that have the most value, whether it be on the court or in the trade.
The Indiana Fever have landed in the spotlight after a social media mistake that may have spilled the beans on their game plan for the WNBA expansion draft. With the stakes so high and Caitlin Clark's future in the mix, fans and analysts are eagerly piecing together what this means for the team. In this breakdown, we'll cover everything you need to know, from the expansion draft's impact on the Fever, to the key players they might protect, and the fiery debate over a controversial name that could be left unprotected.
The future is so bright, and our ultimate goal is to hang another banner in the Fieldhouse. And our ultimate goal is to come back in here after we win that championship and celebrate again like we did in 2012.
Oh, and let's hope this blunder didn't cost anyone their job. Here's the lowdown. The WNBA expansion draft is shaping up to be a pivotal moment this offseason, especially with the arrival of the Golden State Valkyries, set to debut in 2025. The draft lets the Valkyries build their roster by picking players from all current teams, but there's a catch. Teams can shield only 6 players from being drafted.
Before the expansion draft protection deadline, the Indiana Fever's social media team posted a graphic that was meant to celebrate the future. It featured head coach Stephanie White standing in front of 6 players with the caption, "New era, new energy," already making
everyone else, including free agents, is fair game, though the Valkyries can choose only one unrestricted free agent. What makes this more intense? The list of protected players is top secret. Only the Valkyries and team management get access. So, any leaks, like the Fever's recent mishap, could reveal strategic decisions and send ripples through the league. With so much at stake, this drama is far from over.
Poorly timed promotional post. If it was indeed a leak, it wasn't just a simple mistake. It could drastically impact the Fever's plans. Revealing their protected players gives other teams insight into Indiana's priorities.
The Indiana Fever are at a critical crossroads as the November 25th deadline to submit protected player lists approaches, with the expansion draft set for December 6th. After years of struggles, 2024 marked a turning point for the team, highlighted by a playoff run and a winning record. Now, under the guidance of new coach Stephanie White, the Fever have the chance to solidify a bright future with their talented young roster.
On-court stuff, she's not the best decision maker with the basketball. Motor comes into question at times, not really a shooter. However, there was also the other stuff. She would seem to have an issue with Christy Sides. Doesn't seem to stay away from social media at times. And then the thing with Dejanay Carrington.
This moment isn't just about avoiding missteps, it's about building on hard-won momentum. Caitlin Clark's rookie season was nothing short of transformational. She shattered records, drew massive crowds, and gave the Fever the superstar they've been waiting for. Paired with Aaliyah Boston, a dominant force already among the league's elite, the Fever boast a dynamic duo poised to redefine their legacy. Key contributors like Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull add depth and promise to this rising team. With women's sports gaining more attention and support than ever, the Fever have a unique chance to secure their place as championship contenders.
Temi Fagbenle is a winning attitude kind of player, plays hard on defense, really ran the floor well on the season, did a nice job converting Caitlin Clark's passes early in the year. Didn't do as well later in the year with that. Blew a lot of layups and bunnies, but I think part of that was because she had a hand injury.
But the stakes are high. Protecting the wrong players could set them back. The organization knows what's on the line, and now is the time to make smart decisions to turn their potential into lasting success. The Indiana Fever's recent social media blunder has sparked major controversy, and the stakes couldn't be higher. If key players are left unprotected in the upcoming expansion draft, the Fever could lose vital talent to the Golden State Valkyries, potentially disrupting their hard-earned momentum and team chemistry. But the fallout from this leak doesn't stop there. Free agency and trade opportunities are also in play, making the exposure of Indiana's strategy a massive concern at this pivotal moment. This isn't just an Indiana issue, it's shaking up the entire league. Expansion drafts are rare, and they push teams into making tough, often emotional choices about their rosters.
In women's sports, it's a big opportunity to be a part of this rising tide that we're all experiencing. Everybody in this company's all in. Everybody in this city's all in.
So how did a quickly deleted social media post ignite such a firestorm, and what does it reveal about the Fever's plans? Let's break it down. On November 24th, just before the November 25th roster protection deadline, the Fever posted a graphic featuring head coach Stephanie White alongside 6 players. The caption read, "New era, new energy. Already making plans for next season." The post was deleted within the hour, but not before sharp-eyed fans captured screenshots and began dissecting the image. The 6 players shown? Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Nalissa Smith, and Queen Egbo.
Maybe Stephanie White sees the talent that Nalissa has, and she clearly has talent, and thinks, I can get the most out of Nalissa. Or maybe the Fever think, hey, we're not going to lose her for nothing. Let's protect her because she does have...
This lineup set off a wave of speculation across social media, as fans and analysts debated what it meant for the Fever's draft strategy. If these names reflect the actual protected list, it not only hints at Indiana's priorities but also leaves big questions about which other players could be exposed to the Valkyries. The WNBA community lit up with speculation after fans spotted 6 names in a now-deleted Indiana Fever social media post: Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Nalissa Smith, and Tamira Fagbenel. The list closely mirrored ESPN's predictions for the Fever's protected players, fueling rumors that it might have accidentally leaked the team's expansion draft strategy. Social media and forums buzzed with debates: was this an unintentional slip-up, or a promotional post released at the wrong time?